and welcome to Mina's Bookshelf. Today I would like to make an energy check reading for the month of July, and I'm going to use my trusty Chakra Insight Oracle as usual. I will be using as a main tarot deck the Mermaid Tarot deck by Lisa Robertson. And then we're going to talk with the Oracle Whispers of the Ocean by Angela Hartfield, one of my favorite. And we're going to also get some guidance from the Cosmic Dancer by Sedona Soulfire and Tess Whitehurst. And a final affirmation from Denise Lean from her Gateway Oracle cards. So we're going to start with the Chakra Insight Oracle to ask the spirit guides from the pure white light, guardian angels and heavenly saints, ancestors who love us and want the highest good of all, to give us an insight on which area of our lives do we need to focus on our attention during the month of July. Which area of our lives do we need to focus our attention during the month of July? This one. Possessions, belonging, finances, assets, and treasure. Card number 7. Okay, this is the area where we need to shift the focus of our attention. On the bottom of the deck, stability, harmony, peace, fluidity, emotional balance. All right. Okay, from the Mermaid Tarot by Lisa Robertson. These are our questions. So what do we need to learn during the month of July for the highest good of all? These are very slippery cards. Okay. There might be some reversals at this point, but that's fine. That's okay. We'll read the reversals as blockages and areas where we need to improve our efforts. Okay. So what do we need to learn during the month of July? Oops. We have 6 of Swords. What do we need to create during the month of July? The Hangman. New perspective. What do we need to let go of during the month of July? What do we need to leave behind? The Devil. Things that constrict and imprison us and bind us. Toxicity. What is the best guidance we can receive for the month of July? Ace of Wands, action. And finally, what's the main energy of the month of July. What's the main energy for the month of July? King of Pentacles, and of course, with the possessions as the area of our life where we need to focus our attention, it seems natural that this is the main energy of the month. So we're definitely going to focus our attention on our material assets. We have the Fool on the bottom, hidden energy. So we need to focus our attention on our material assets. Why are we asked by the universe to do that? Maybe because in the previous months we might have experienced some losses, we might have experienced some financial challenges, we might have experienced some unexpected loss of cash or loss of material assets. What we need to learn for the month of July is the Six of Swords. Well, we need to move on. As I was saying, there was probably some challenging situation when finances are concerned. So we need to move on. We need to leave behind whatever concern we had. It's time to move on. It's also an auspicious card because we move from ice to water. In this deck, the Six of Swords differs a little bit from the traditional image as presented in the RWS system, where there is a ferry boat, where there's a boat and a ferryman that travels from choppy waters, from stormy waters to more calm waters. We have instead somebody trying to use a slit on icy water with the help of a seal. So I do feel like whoever needs to listen to this message might have experienced some rocky situation, icy situation. You might have been traveling on very thin ice. So it's time to move on. Learn how to navigate. Actually, yes, this is what better describes the situation. Learn how to navigate turbulent situations when it comes to finances. We might need to employ somebody's help, as indicated by the seal over here. That might help us, guide us out of a difficult situation. What do we need to create? With the Hangman, what comes up to mind is that we need to create a new perspective, a new way to look at our finances, a new way to look at our assets. If we come from a situation of lack, maybe it's time to shift our focus and our attention on what we have, not so much on what we have lost or what we need. What can we do with what we have? Think out of the box. Think of more creative ways to see your wealth grow. And with this Hangman, I feel like we probably feel like we're trapped in a situation of lack, in a situation where our hands are tied behind our backs and we feel like we cannot really do anything. But if we spend enough time in that place within ourselves where we can get in touch with our wisdom and with our inner self and our creativity, we can find a solution to our problems. What do we need to let go of? The Devil card. Well, if there are some habits that you have that are expensive and that you can absolutely do without, well, this is the time to let go of them. Since we're talking about finances, it could be, our habit of spending money on things that we don't really need, but we really like them because they're beautiful things. And when we talk about devil and toxicity and bad habits, in this particular context, it's certainly talking about leave behind the desire to spend your money, your resources on things that, yes, you like them, you crave them, but you don't really need them. And then with the best guidance for the month of July, Ace of Wands, take action. Maybe there's some creative endeavor that you could start in order to bring some more cash in your coffers. And with the general energy of the month, um, definitely um, need to take some serious responsibility when it comes to assets, needs to work really hard. And this is also a very good card to see as a general energy, because this is the highest expression of the pentacle suit, which means that whatever you were planning, whether you were coming from a situation of loss, of challenge, of need or lack, or simply you were just thinking of increasing your wealth for the sake of increasing your wealth in order to gain some more security in your life. This is a very great card to receive in a reading, because it means that your hard work will pan out. And let's take a look now at what the other oracle decks have to say in regard to the situation for the month of July. What other guidance can we receive? I'm gonna shuffle off camera. Maybe it will be easier. So what do we need to know about this energy for the month of July? What do we need to know about our belongings, finances, assets, and treasures? This is a very specific message for somebody out there who needs to hear it. It might not be for everybody, but I like to record these videos and publish them because I like to show how I combine different tarot and oracle decks in what kind of spreads and how I work with them. So it can always be an inspirational video for somebody who might be interested in tools and spreads and how to work with decks. All right, what is the message we need to hear? This one. Single-mindedness. Choose your own path and what is best suited for you. So in your quest, in your endeavor to improve your financial situation, single-mindedness, focus, perseverance is required. Choose your own path. Try not to be distracted. And this is what causes distractions, or the whistles and bells we are, the shining pretty things we're attracted to and we tend to waste our money on. So eliminate those. Choose a path. I mean, this is a very serious, responsible, hyper-focused kind of guy. When he has in mind a goal, which is create wealth, maintain wealth, increase wealth, he's the guy to go to. So this is probably his best quality, the single-mindedness. Choose your own path and what is best suited for you. We'll find also expanded messages on the guidebooks, and we'll read them. On the bottom of the deck, we have gliding through currents with a different approach. You will glide through a situation with grace and ease. Going inward and bringing your understanding, perspective, or behavior into flow will help your dreams take flight. We're also going to take a card from the Cosmic Dancer. This is a spread where I'm using a lot of decks that have this fluid, watery nature vibe, and dances for me fluidity of movement and expression of emotions. So it matches really well with the theme of the other decks, which are always all watery. Collaborate. Awesome. Well, whatever you have in mind to do, to improve your financial situation, to increase your finances and your wealth. This is something that you will probably need to do um, with the help of, could be family members. Um, it could be collaboration with a business partner. It could be counsel from a friend. It could be also counsel from an expert, a financial expert, which could be also another way to interpret this King of Pentacles. I do feel that this is pretty much family oriented. Like the effort need to come from everybody involved in a family structure, or maybe um, if you own a company, if you own a business, everybody in the company needs to lend a hand to make these dreams, these goals come true. And finally, some words of inspiration from Gateway Oracle Cards by Denise Lin. Some words of inspiration. Making a difference. My inner light shines far and wide. Beautiful. Okay, let's go some more in detail with the cards that we have pulled so far. And let's read, like I normally do for this reading, from the guidebook. We're going to start with the Chakra Insight. They have an expanded message about the possessions. Okay, so we are in the base chakra. Excuse me. Enjoy the pleasures of a balanced material life, cultivate, honor, organize, and share. It is said that we're spiritual beings living in a physical world. Part of living in this world is coming into right relation with the material realm, which recognizing the source of all creation. While we know that money and possessions alone cannot sustain our happiness, we also know that consistent denial of material needs can bring great stress into our lives. This card is a call for you to cultivate a balanced relationship with the material plane. Organize your finances, take stock of your possessions, gain an awareness of the balance of money and other physical energy coming into your life on a daily basis. And that which is going out. Are the scales of your material world balanced, or are they heavily weighing to one side, which the Devil card might, as the card that indicates what we need to leave behind, represents. Perhaps you spend carelessly or have a tendency to gather, hoard, or collect that which you do not really need. Or maybe you are denying yourself from claiming or receiving some of the material comforts that truly nurture and support your well being. I would say that it's more the first, about carelessly spending. It's the time to evaluate your possession, to honor what is precious to you and that which matters the most, and let go of any unnecessary attachment or hold that certain items may have on you. Yep, and the devil has that ability to have a hold on people because the human nature is weak. All right, so let's read the meaning from the Ocean, Whispers of the Ocean, the single-mindedness as guidance card. This is a beautiful deck by Angela Hartfield. Number 14. Choose your own path and what is best suited to you. You have harnessed your strengths and talents in order to bring about a triumphant outcome to your endeavors. You have managed to get through the drama of the past. You have overcome challenges along the way and are focusing your energies on the one goal that will lead to your success. This is what the Six of Swords card indicates. It's coming out, the Six of Swords is the card that follows the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is a time of great challenges. Could be mental conflicts. It could be actual conflicts that involves words with oneself and other people. So we're moving, we're shifting from that very tough, challenging, difficult situation towards better water. And we succeed in doing that. Stay focused. This is your time to shine and to come out on top. Pay attention to what your body is telling you and trust your intuition. Avoid getting too wrapped up in your thoughts. Yes, leave negative thoughts behind. Thinking and rethinking what is going on in your life will only make things unclear. Remember to draw on the strengths and qualities which are uniquely yours. Your own guidance is best. All right. And now let's read from the Cosmic Dancer. Now, the Cosmic Dancer Oracle, I will have a review video of this one because this is a deck that has only recently joined my collection. It's kind of more spiritual advice, but it's always good to have that perspective in some more mundane and practical everyday life readings. So, collaborate. While working alone is sometimes what your soul desires, respectful collaboration with one or more people is going to nourish you at this time. When diverse ideas and skills come into play, a project, situation, or relationship will transform into something far more successful and beneficial. Divine synergy is in the air and on the horizon. Synergy may be defined as a merging of energies that is greater than the sum of its parts. Divine synergy means that energies have been guided and brought together by source energy to bring about something truly exceptional, something that will bless the world on numerous levels and in all directions of time. Very good. So, definitely the idea that you're not alone, although you need to really focus on your own skills and talents and abilities to do this, you can always employ other people's help. And from the Gateway Oracle deck, let's read the meaning for making a difference. And this will be the last card we'll look at for meanings in the book. You are making a difference in the lives of others in ways that may not even know. Many benefit because of you. This is why I'm thinking about family, environment, and this is why I feel that this collaboration needs to come from people that belong to your family, a very close relationships entourage. In ways that you may not even know, many benefit because of you. Your light radiates far and wide. This is usually identified with the head of the family. And the way I intend that is the person in the family that has the highest amount of responsibilities, financial responsibility, the one that takes care of everybody else. The universe wants you to know sometimes the smallest actions can have the greatest impact. Perhaps it's a smile shared with a stranger, a kindness extended to an acquaintance, or a favor done for a friend. This is akin to the story about the man who returns beach starfish to the sea. Although he knows that he cannot possibly save them, he continues work because it makes a difference to the few he can save. You can and will change lives. Take steps today that will make a difference in the life of another. Some journal prompts or prompts for reflections are: how can I make a difference? Whose life is positively impacted because of me? And what can I do to make even more of a difference in the world or for my family or for the people I love? So this was a energy check-in for the month of July. It was a general message meant for anybody who needs to hear it. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you appreciated the content of this video. And until I see you next time, many blessings.